Hi, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. This is Amy from With Love by Amy, and today we're going to make a back to school themed card. Now this was a challenge for me. It is a hop that I'm participating over on Instagram, and I will leave all the details in the description box below because I don't really have too many specifically school related supplies, or at least I didn't think I did until I dug around and I found those Pinkfresh stickers. I've had them in my stash for a long time and I've not used them, so we're going to do that today. All right. So first thing, I wanted to have a piece of like ruled paper for my card. So we are going to line up the clear ruler on the Make Art station. We're going to make the red line that goes down the left-hand side of a piece of a notebook paper. And then we're going to make the lines every 1/4 inch. And I really don't like when you see like that extra thick line when the marker starts and stops when you draw a line like this. So what I did was I started my drawing off of the cardstock and I stopped it past the cardstock. So yes, I got a little bit of marker on my Make Art station. I'm not really worried about it. It's not a big deal to me, but my lines are much crisper for the most part. And I did have to make sure that my ruler didn't have any like stuff stuck to the edge of it, because at one point you can see that I did have a little stuff stuck to the edge of it. But here we are just making the lines every 1/4 inch. We're just going down one line on the Make Art station each and every time. Super helpful to have that magnetic ruler. All right, so there's something that I wanted to talk to you guys briefly about. I noticed when I was looking at my analytics for YouTube that 73% of people that view my videos are not subscribed to my channel. And I really appreciate it when people subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out because when I get monetized, it'll help me provide more videos because then I'll be able to buy more supplies and do more videos. So if you would be so kind as to like this video and also subscribe to my channel, it doesn't cost you anything, and you can support my channel by subscribing. So I really would appreciate that. And if you hit the notification bell, you'll be notified when I post new videos, which I'm trying to do more than one a week. All right, so it was a very brief clip, but I ran that white piece of cardstock through the embossing folder with the numbers on it, and that is from Tailored Expressions. I did spritz the back of the piece of cardstock just a tiny bit with water before I ran it through the embossing folder or the embossing machine. And initially here, I'm thinking I want to do just blues for the Distress Oxide that I'm rolling over the numbers on the embossing folder. And I think this is such a cool trick. I've done it quite a few times in videos lately, and I'm loving it. However, after I did my piece of paper and I realized that the lines on the paper were blue, I didn't like it anymore. So we're going to go over with some other colors. Could I have gotten a new piece of cardstock and just started over? Yes. But did I want to just try this out and see how it worked? We're going to do a couple different colors. I think that's Fired Brick. And we went over the blue. We're just going over the blues that we had on there. And then we're going to do yellow. I don't really know what my thought process was. I think that's Squeezed Lemonade. Or Mustard Seed. I don't know. I can't remember. I'd have to look at my colors. But I think I pressed too hard because the yellow got everywhere. Oopsie. Yeah. And then at the very bottom, we are going to leave it the blue. Or maybe go over it with the yellow so it turns like a green. Because after I looked at it, I really didn't want any blue on there. I just wanted different colors. So it wouldn't look too much like my piece of lined notebook paper that I made. And the moral behind this video is kind of like, don't be limited by the supplies that you think you have. Because when I was initially thinking about it and I was like, oh, I can't participate in this hop because I don't have any school related stamps or dies or anything like that. And then the more I thought about it, I'm like, wait a minute, I have that embossing folder with numbers on it. And I initially thought, oh, it's just for birthdays. Like it's just for birthdays. But then the more I thought about it, I was like, that would make a cool school-related card. And then I was digging through some stuff, and I found these. I've had them in my stash for a really long time. Like, I looked at the back of the package, and it says they're from 2019 from Pinkfresh Studios. They're supposed to be chipboard stickers. The sticker situation part doesn't really stick anymore, so I had to glue them down with glue, and I used liquid adhesive. And then I also have a thanks sentiment from Pinkfresh, or not from Pinkfresh, I'm sorry, from Tailored Expressions that someone kindly gifted me in the Tailored Expressions group on Facebook. And I just keep them stored on little pieces of magnet, and when they're random pieces that I only have like one or two from that brand, and they're little, I just keep them stored there together, and I label them so that I know where they're at. Now I did cut 3 of these out in yellow, and I'm going to stack them up and glue them all together so that we can have layered die cuts. And all in all, this card, in its true and complete creation, which you're not seeing 100% of the footage here because I did speed up some of this footage, it only took me 15 minutes because I gathered the supplies, which I didn't video that, but the creation, all the raw footage that I had of this card was less than 15 minutes. So it only took me a couple minutes once I found what I knew I was going to use. So it was literally less than 15 minutes to make this card, and I thought it was super cute. We're just gluing these little pieces of chipboard ephemera down. I don't know, are they still called ephemera if they're chipboard? I don't know. I don't know really exactly what the definition of ephemera is, besides like embellishments. So yeah, we're just going to glue these down. And then after that, we're going to glue down the sentiment. There we go. Thanks sentiment, all glued down. And then we're going to glue that piece of white ruled paper that we made. We're going to glue that down to the back of our background, or the front of our background. And this card does not end up, I don't think I showed on the video, but well, you'll see the final card in just a minute, but I didn't like it on a white card. It was already too much white, so I put it on a yellow or a yellow background, or a yellow card base, I guess. And here's the finished product. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this card, and don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps me out. See you soon. Have a great day. Bye.